back in the main room, they are snapping out of it, whatever it is they were under. That fish is still swimming around. The rest of you could notice this fish if you didn't already. I know there was a lot in the way. It's in an aquarium by itself. It is like the mystery fish. Like on closer inspection, you can't see that it is.
Gonna go, hey, does that fish look like any other fish we know?
We should take it.
My Stan is probably paying way too much attention to it. So Nia says, yeah, that we probably should. But Nia also seems extra protective of you two as we walk through here.
And Yuchi goes, I mean, do we have a... And Yuchi looks at Nia and he just goes, you think your helmet can hold that fish?
I mean,
Nia's helmet hold that fish?
If it isn't too cracked.
Jim could probably like roughly mend it sort of with some materials, like seal it, I would say.
Couldn't Jim just make a container?
He could.
Yeah,
Jim, you could make a container out of some materials. But aside from the fish, there are also a lot of bloody people on the ground screaming and crying. There's quite a few dead people as well.
Yuchi goes, Jim, get the fish. Marisol, can you do your healing thing on these injured folk? None of us really know how to do that. I guess we're just gonna do some basic.
Simone's gonna be
like first aid, and Yuchi's gonna grab like one of the I'm assuming they have like fancy cloth napkins and gonna just try and like tie it like a tourniquet.
Call in the ambulance too.
Simone, you know a bit about biology. You can help with this.
I assume Lewis did that, but we will.
No, I mean it hasn't been that long.
Marisol's taking in the sight and just like feeling very overwhelmed suddenly, and she just kneels down next to the first person and does try to apply ripple to them, but she looks like this is just way over her head.
Simone knows way more about biology, so she's maybe decides to slip by and kind of help her a little bit in terms of surgery and stuff.
After a certain point, when you guys are trying to help, Kev actually does arrive with some peacemakers in tow, who have some of them have medical equipment.
He's gonna walk into something fucked up.
Nia would find her dad and try to make sure he doesn't bleed out.
Yeah, he looks pretty confused. How'd I even get... What happened?
Mom stabbed you.
Again?
Again!
Yeah, she's good for a stabbing.
Stop! Dad!
What?
You can't just let Mom stab you.
I mean, I don't let it happen. She's quick.
I think you should divorce Mom.
No, I couldn't.
She'd stab me again.
She'd stab me and then she'd take half my money, dear. I really don't want to lose half my money, so it's not gonna happen.
She tried to kill you.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
I'm sure that kind of voids the marriage agreement.
Your mom is looming close, Nia.
Mom.
It was an accident, dear. I was overwhelmed by whatever supernatural force possessed me.
Yeah, you want to go to heaven, Mom?
I don't think we should talk about that here, dear.
Yeah, and I don't think we should talk about your murderous tendencies.
Oh, come now. That was, again, I'm telling you, I was overwhelmed by an outside force. I would never harm you or your loving father.
I remember which one of you said to kill me, Mom.
That was brainwashing, dear. I was brainwashed.
Pretty sure there's no such thing as it.
I was gonna say, can Nia detect her mom lying?
Can I?
Yes, and she is.
Oh, he just winces a lot. You were gonna take my friend's organs, Mom.
Well, I don't know anything about that, dear. That's another lie.
More wincing.
Oh, God. How does her eyes look?
Cold. Very cold.
Nia starts to sniffle. You invited him to a party to specifically steal his organs, Mom.
Why, look, the plans were a bit hazy on my end. I just was going along with what everybody else was doing. I just was. That's not a lie.
No, it's true. I'm not gonna lie to Kevin, Mom.
Oh, shit. She looks up and sees that Kev's here. Okay. Get your story straight. Let's see. A bunch of maniacs, weapons.
And that's true.
You tell him that, it's going to be a problem, dear.
You're triple grounded.
You triple grounded, dear. You're never leaving your room. You wouldn't want to put your mother away, would you?
I mean,
Keep her from stabbing my father again? I might consider it.
This is why you can't find a man. Too damn honest.
Yeah, you two's gonna go. Hey, Nia, I need some help over here with this person. I know that's family stuff's important, but I need a second set of hands.
She's like also trying to fix her dad from bleeding out.
Yeah, he's just gushing blood. No,
Simone
he
will
isn't.
go over to try to stifle the blood at least. With
Thanks. I'll be right back. She'll go to you two now.
Yeah, you two go. Yeah, sorry your parents are. And he just kind of stops for a second, just because I don't know, crazy, psychotic. That's some rough shit.
He is kind of quiet and just like takes his hand.
Yeah, and he gives her a squeeze and he goes, "Don't try and fix it all in one day." And he goes, "Hey, ha!" He goes, "That's kind of funny. I'm this weird, perfect specimen. I hope my parents didn't know that. Ha ha ha."
Oh,
because Yuchi's just now realizing that there's a very real chance that his parents either didn't know what was going to happen or are very aware that he was created as to be this sacrificial lamb.
Oh,
and he doesn't know the answer, so he's just tying tourniquets on people, and there's probably a few dead people that have tourniquets because he just kind of kept doing it.
If you need me to come confront them, I'll save you.
And he kind of smiles and he goes, they're my parents. I've been dealing with them since I was born.
Okay. Well, thank you for saving me from mine.
Of course. I mean, now we're even.
At least there's no more wolves after us.
Well, yes and no. I don't think Jason's not done with whatever he's doing, and I feel like we're probably going to end up running into him again. And he's kind of holding all the cards, so that's not great.
One thing at a time. First, we gotta talk to Kevin.
We're going to have to, since once again we're here, and then you two his arms kind of go out, and this happened.
Again.
Yeah, Kev is looking around kind of at all the devastation with his arms folded. Who wants to try to talk to him?
Simone will kind of raise her hand and go, "Hi, Kevin."
He stares at you, like, flatly.
Marisol's in the background, like, crying over a body she just lost.
Oh, no.
Just getting traumatized.
As you do.
Hi, Kevin.
I won't even bother asking what happened. It's just pointless, isn't it? It's just, there's no point.
Well...
No, don't bother. Don't bother.
But it's like...
Do you want to report?
No, I want to quit. I think I'm going to retire. Mm-hmm.
No.
I thought, early on, I was born to do this. But now I'm just feeling like, wow. I mean, look at all these dead people. This is something else.
There could have been more dead people, but we saved them.
Oh, do you want me to come back in a half hour? Will there be more then?
No.
Please bring in an ambulance.
We need an ambulance. Yeah.
Yeah. He motions for the peacemakers to move in and start treating people. So they're going to come in and start helping the people that you've already patched up.
With real medicine.
With real medicine and real tools,
that fun, like those fun future
stitching machines, those little stitchers, little hand stitchers.
If it helps any, you get to arrest them all after they heal.
Why would I arrest them all?
They were kind of attacking each other.
Murder each other.
They were all murdering each other.
No, well...
Yeah.
That and they were trying to collect you two's organs.
That's true. They did try and gut me for my organs.
Do you have any evidence of that?
Well, I mean...
You look fine.
Well, yeah, that's because they didn't get to my organs.
Tell you what, I'm not arresting anybody. As far as I'm concerned, this is some sort of weird rich people sex thing.
Oh, no, it's
just
not.
Happened to come here.
No.
Looks like it is. He looks around the room. I see weird masks. I see blood everywhere. Looks culty. It's not a weird sex thing. Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes. Quite sure. It was orchestrated by someone.
I'm going to take a wild guess. and say that someone isn't here.
They left.
Yeah, no, they kind of, I don't know, they disappeared into some kind of unreality. I don't know how to explain it.
Right.
There's more than, but everyone knew it was happening here, so it was arranged by kind of everyone. I know you're not going to like this, but it was a conspiracy.
Yeah, he's rubbing his temples.
And
Yes, and you're saying and what?
and some of these people should probably be arrested.
He looks around the room again. First, they're gonna get medical attention.
Well, yes, of course.
Would it help if I could prove that I was created or I was edited to be a donor?
What does that mean? What are you talking about?
My parents didn't have the money for a lot of gene editing. I should be a level 3 or a tier 3, but if you look at my report, I went literally a couple days ago. I'm a tier 1. Somebody put a lot of money into making me the healthiest baby that could be birthed.
You're a tier 1.
I'm telling you the truth. I went to the doctor and he goes, I went to Dr. Feelgood at the hospital. It's on file.
Is that even a real name?
And he goes, unfortunately so. The guy also tries to sell drugs to his patients, so you need to look into that guy. He says he owes a lot of people money. Yeah, he might be. Yeah, he is, actually. He owes people money.
Oh, God.
I've got a lot of work to do here, but I will let you in on a secret. Chances are good none of these people are going to be arrested.
That's what Jason said.
Who?
Jason Valley. He's the guy that got away. He's your puppeteer, your puppet master.
I think this was planned before Jason, so this has got to be even deeper than Jason.
Well, he was able to take it over pretty easily and pretty
How
quickly.
deep does this stupid hollow thing go?
Well, I mean, to the center.
Kev holds up a finger. He says, first of all, stop talking right now.
All right.
There is the moon is not hollow. So let's just get that out of the way. And if you say that again, I will arrest you.
I didn't say it. You assumed it, and it is. That's where heaven is.
Okay, looks like somebody's going to jail.
Wait, no. She wasn't saying
we had to have the one
hollow
per episode. That's what happens if Kev shows up.
She was just suggesting that heaven is not in the hollow moon.
Well, first of all, don't say that again. Let's not talk about heaven. The moon is not hollow, and that's all there is to it. If I hear any of you spreading rumors about a hollow moon or heaven, I will have to arrest you.
On what charges?
I'll make them up.
Whoa.
What?
And maybe you should retire, Kevin.
You might need to retire.
Let's get one thing clear. I answer to a higher authority. A higher authority.
God?
Sure, let's call it God.
Yuchi actually points at Jim and he goes, so does he.
Good. Good for him. He's
Jim is
not
holding a fish in a helmet.
Yeah, he looks over at Jim and just stares for a moment. Just stares.
In his bear suit.
Yes.
Look, I don't want to have to make this a problem between us. He kind of motions to himself and to the rest of you. But it will be if you try to spread the word or put out a few rumors. Then it will be a problem. I'm keeping things under control here on the moon. Under control.
Yeah, before the
aliens
kill us all.
And no more talking about aliens.
No!
What? Oh, no. Nia, please, no.
And also, I could just arrest you for conspiracy to incite panic.
What?
Suddenly had a great idea.
Oops.
Marisol finally joins the group, wiping her face with the bloody arm. Hey, is Lewis okay?
Lewis is fine.
Oh, good.
What about Ruiz?
Who?
And Yuchi goes, yeah, what? Did you guys bring someone else?
Simone just leans into DJ. It's his disguised name.